So what we had is we had a lot of the pontoon builders and pontoon individuals that they really loved the folding table that we had done, but they also loved the drawer unit. So they were kind of back and forth. Which one do I do? Do I do the entertainment or do I do the storage? So we kind of said, okay, well, we can give them both, So we took and shortened the table a little bit because we still have plenty of depth up at the top there for the table part of it. And then utilized the bottom area for a drawer. And then in addition to that lower area for the drawer, we had some requests for a dog bowl add to that part. So we made a small removable dog bowl unit that goes in the drawer. So that unit is actually available to be taken out. And so if you don't have a dog or you want to use that for storage and stuff like that, you can take that out, and it's nice. It's a nice little drawer on the bottom.
So the drawer, however tall you make the drawer, you're taking that out of the usable depth of the table, right?
You are taking.
So you've got this trade-off. So
but you're still kind of getting the best of both worlds,
right? You got to find that sweet spot. So are the drawer heights, are those pretty standard as far as you're fixing them to or are they varying a little bit depending on the height of the lounge backrest for the
They
building?
vary a little bit. If we're trying to be specific to the dog bowl part of it, we keep those a little bit short, depending on, we don't want it too high for some of the smaller dogs and stuff like that. But we usually, want to maximize the size of the table too, because on the table, we're still wanting to do a table topper, which gives you a place for your wine and cheese and stuff like that.
So they can still fit. You still have a topper that can fit the more shallow.
You do, and depending on the unit, in a lot of cases, you can actually store the topper on top of the drawer. When you open the table up, it slides in on top of that. Depends on the depth of the unit, of course.
That's pretty nice. Then you don't have to find an additional space on the boat to take up storage space.
Right. It keeps it nice and clean and keeps it from getting damaged and stuff like that.
So the dog bowl, when I first saw that, I'm like, man, do people want that? But turns out, yes, they absolutely want that. It's been at the shows. That's been a big time thing.
It's been a great part of the show, and a lot of times it's, what do you, when you go to a show, you look at different things and it's unique little things.
It's a differentiator
that make this boat different than the other one. And it's really been a popular item.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So people are using, most of the time, are they using the dog bowl inside the drawer, or are they taking it out, or what? How are they using it?
In some cases they're just pulling the drawer out, letting the dog get a drink. But in a lot of cases, because it's a removable insert, it's got little legs. You can take it, stick it someplace else up on the deck, or if you're at the beach or something like that, you can pull it up on the sandbar.
That's pretty nice to be able to take it out and out onto the sandbar with you.
And it's nice to let you clean it and stuff like that, to be able to take it out and rinse it out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, and if you don't have your dog that day, or you don't have a dog, you toss it, right? Yeah. And now you just got a nice usable drawer unit.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing you were saying the other day that's worth reiterating is, another option, if you don't want to do the all-in-one, is depending on what you have the other direction, is you could go the full size folding table, and then come in from the other side with a drawer unit to utilize that depth, knowing that the folding table only takes up about 4.5 inches. So you have access from the side if you wanted to do a full
and we do have some different drawers like that are actually an angled drawer. They give you a little bit of space in the top. They're actually angled, and you've got a drawer on the bottom, and you still have a kind of a cubby up at the top that takes advantage of that, that angled space that you have up at the top of the lounge back.
I've seen those coming through. Those are nice parts.
Yeah,
it really gets you some good usable storage where otherwise it'd be hard to access.
And they're able to be, 16 or 20 inches deep too.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of depth.
Got a lot of depth going the other direction. Absolutely.